Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So California's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus...
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about it.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That's caught. It's Ross. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Snagged out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Passes to Tad. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown has it. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. The throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Just drives it between the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quickly complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads it left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got his man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Gets rid of it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sweeney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Phelps. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to Brown. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been
Got room on the return. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got the quick pass. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Working that left side now. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCutcheon. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. With the catch, it's McCutcheon. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete to the right.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Inside the 40. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Cal! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Warriors! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Got his man quickly. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Ross. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They've got the lead here in the 4th. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Going to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Sprinting away. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Extra point here will tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Terry. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's McCutcheon.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly complete. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quick strike complete.
And as guys, perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The Rainbow Warriors line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Johnson looking to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. He'll keep it himself. Bringing it back. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab. And the defense drags him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking left. He makes a catch. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going.